Yo, what's up, everybody? Thank you so much for your continued support of the Disastles Kickstarter. And I'm here with another update, and I've got some really exciting, cool news for you guys. I'm sure you'll like this. So, we have reached our 25,000 euro stretch goal, which was the highest stretch goal that we set. So, we kind of went and made some new ones. I'll talk about those in just a second. First, I want to talk about the 25,000 euro stretch goal. The 25,000 euro stretch goal was a second edition of the game, right? Originally, we had planned to deliver the game in a little box like this, right? It has its little fold-out thing up here, and then you put that back in there, and it would have a little rules pamphlet in there, and that would be the game. Now, this right here is kind of shit, right? Like, I have had this box just a little while, and I've never really used it. And it's already not looking that nice. You can see over there's some dents in there and all that stuff. This is not that great. But it's cheap. That's the advantage. And we were trying to make the game happen. That was our priority. So we chose to go with the cheaper option there. Because we have reached our stretch goal, this right here was the plan for the second edition. Now this right here, this particular box that I have, is bigger than what the actual box that we would deliver would be like, right? It's actually quite a bit bigger. You can probably cut off about like this, right? Like something like that is going to be the form factor. Essentially, if you take a look at our cards, this is the size of our cards, laid out two of them next to each other. That will be the box. And if we now put this, and this is going to be quite artistic over here, but if we put this on here, you can see it will be significantly smaller than what we have here. So you wouldn't really lose any transportability in any way. But this, of course, is much, much, much nicer. Now, that was our stretch goal. That we make a second edition available that is like this. And then our original plan was to let people upgrade for maybe $5. But I have done some pushing and I have done some research and some math. And we are upgrading everybody. Everybody gets the second edition. No exceptions. That's just the game now. Everybody gets the nice cardboard boxing with a beautiful, what's it called? Manual in there, right? So you'll have like a nice little booklet in there where you will have all of the rules, and it's gonna be nice and beautifully printed. Everybody. Now, one of the advantages of this little thing was that there would be a nice, cute little rule booklet in there, very small, that you would then also be able to fit into the novelty box. And I don't want you guys to miss out on that. So we're actually just putting two manuals in here. We're gonna put one nice, big one with color and everything explained in detail on there, and then one short one that's just small that you can fit into the novelty box if you ordered one of those. Keep in mind, you can still upgrade to that. $50 will get you that. Now, again, everybody gets this at no cost. This is just the game now. We have upgraded everybody for free. So I hope you guys look forward to that. I know I'm excited. I'm really excited. And yeah, so that's the one thing. Now, we have some additional stretch goals. The first one being at 30,000, we are going to create additional rules. We're going to create some new ways to play the game. What does this mean? Well, we've had a few people ask us, hey, can you play the single player? Hey, is there a co-op version? It's just like, oh, you know what? I do actually like traditional card games. Is there a way to play it as more of a traditional card game where you have like a hand of cards and stuff like that? And, well, we didn't originally plan on making that happen. But if we reach our 30,000 stretch goal, I will sit down and design rules for the game with those alternate gameplay modes in mind. The important thing here is that this will be included in all of the games. So again, originally we were planning on doing this, and there's not a lot of space for a manual in there. There would be a manual, but it would be kind of small and not that great. This has a lot more space for a manual. So what we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to fit all of those additional rules into the manual of the game. So everybody will get the additional gameplay modes as well. And here's the important thing, those additional rules will be built using only the cards that already exist. So you will not have to purchase any additional cards. You will not have to do anything. You may have to like sort out a few cards and be like, okay, those are not part of this gameplay mode. But other than that, this will just allow you to play the game in many, many different ways. Again, that's our 30,000 stretch goal. I personally am really looking forward to that, and I've already started working on it. Just in case, like just in case, because I'm really excited and I have some neat ideas. The second stretch goal should be reach 35,000, which is just insane. Like, if we get there, oh my god. But if we do, then we are going to make a digital art book available for free for everybody. The digital art book will include work in progress art that our artist has, made while making the art for the game. And then, of course, like big art pieces, like, for example, the cover image is just gorgeous. And it's just going to be the art of the game in a nice little art book. It will be available for free to download as a PDF. We're not going to be able to make a physical version, at least not at this stage. But maybe in the future. I mean, I don't know. If we get past 35,000 as well, then maybe we'll make a physical version and ship that out to everybody as well. But currently a digital version. But I think that's still going to be really, really cool. And I personally am looking very much forward to it. Another thing, we have been working on the Novelty Deck Box. I will be showing you some footage on the screen right now, some images. As you can see, it's this really cool thing where you can kind of twist it and it pops up on the top, right? I'm just kind of showing it again because we have some better footage now. This isn't even the most recent, most up-to-date version though. The most recent up-to-date version looks a lot more like a castle. It has really fine brickwork. It's actually beautiful. Sadly, no video. Not yet. We don't have a video right now. That's purely because Australian internet is not that great. And Cerise, a friend of mine that is doing this, anyway, we'll try to get that as soon as possible. But for now, I think this still very much shows off what we're going for. Oh, and really quick, 2 more organizational things. So first of all, I'm still getting people asking about, hey, I didn't have to send in my shipping information, any of that. That's normal, don't worry about that. We'll ask for your shipping information after the Kickstarter has finished. It's not going to be ahead of that. And that's just because that's how Kickstarter works, right? You didn't do anything wrong. Everything is going as expected. Do not worry. It's all coming. And then the second thing is, if you have any questions, like for example that question before that, or regarding anything, regarding one of the stretch goals, regarding one of the rewards, regarding the game itself, or you're just wondering how we're doing, or you want to learn about our cats, you can feel free to send us a message. You can either do that on Kickstarter, you can go ahead and send us an email at either bowmeforhire@gmail.com or at mickey@thinkingbottle.com. Both of those options will be perfectly fine. And then Mickey, my wife, will go ahead and answer all of those emails and all of those messages. She's already been doing that. Everybody has received an answer from us, and we'll continue with that. So if you have any questions, don't be afraid to just ask. And then the last thing I want to talk about, a lot of people have messaged us that, hey, I would really like to buy this game, pre-order this game, support you, but I don't have a credit card, and I would like to pay with PayPal, but Kickstarter doesn't let me. Now, personally, I think that's a little bit ridiculous that Kickstarter doesn't let you pay via PayPal, so I have set up a PayPal option on our website. thinkingbottle.com, go on there, thinkingbottle.com/disastles, and then just click on pre-order via PayPal. And you will be able to pre-order via PayPal. We have the options for the €20 tier, the €30 tier, and the €50 tier available on there. We do not have the higher tier options available. Sorry about that, but that's going to be a Kickstarter exclusive thing. But yeah. So you'll be able to pre-order it on the website, and we'll ship it to you just like everybody else. You can also buy the Vanity Deck Box there. And, to be honest, it's actually better for us because, Kickstarter doesn't take 9% out of those pre-orders. We just get that money. So that's nice to us, right? But I'm going to include the link to that in the description. And yeah, anyway, so that's the current state of things. If there's any news, any more updates, I will let you know. And thank you so much for supporting us. Have a good day.